This movie came out 28 years ago, and I didn't see it at the time, and the first time I saw it was last week in preparation for this review. And if I would have seen it, back in the early to mid 90s, I would have probably hated this movie a lot. And when I saw it now, I had no expectations on it whatsoever. But I was completely blown out of the water because how, frankly, quite amazing this movie is in some cases. Let's take a look why that is, shall we? This is Hocus Pocus. 300 years ago, the Sandron sisters was a bunch of witches that was terrorizing the Salem area, and they was burned at the stake for, doing evil stuff like eating children and being evil and stuff. But they can be brought back if a virgin lit the black candle on Halloween night. Well, we just had a kid moving into Salem from California, and he has perhaps not tapped any ass as of lately, so what if he would lit the candle? He does, and the three witches comes back to life. Unfortunately, him, a girl he wants to play Whoopi with, and his little sister, played by Tora Bridge, is on the run with the book. Now the witches only have one day to get hold of the book in order to maintain staying alive, or they will be dead again. So the chase is on. When this movie started, I was sitting there and being a bit sour and a bit grumpy because, the main character, he's really, a terribly annoying 90s kid, and I was just going, oh god, this is not going to be good. But then the witches shows up, and oh boy, now we're off to a great start. It's kind of unusual that we see women overact. Usually we have the men overacting and the women going, oh god, he's doing it again. But Bette Midler takes her rightful place as one of the great overacting achievements of all time, alongside Nicolas Cage and John Travolta and William Shatner and stuff like that. It is so over the top, and she seems to love every single second of it. Bette Midler chewed so much scenery in this movie. She actually chewed some scenery from some other movies next door who wants their scenery back. I love Sarah Jessica Parker and Bette Midler in this one. They are so freaking amazing. The third one, I can't remember her name, but she was totally fine, but she was very, very upstaged by those two. Bette Midler's super over the top, and Sarah Jessica Parker's complete airhead of a character was delightful to see. It's unusual that we have villains who are both really, really stupid and really, really evil at the same time, and it kind of works. And also, it is so refreshing to see a movie where the villains are the focus and not the goody two-shoes main characters. And in a sense, this is almost a fish out of water stories for the villains. I thought that the sequences when they're walking around and trying to adjust to modern society was so damn funny, especially because everybody's dressed up. I thought that was hilarious. They could have almost made a movie entirely about that, and it would have been fantastic. It's almost a shame that it was Disney that had to make this movie, because now we're stuck with their family-friendly, content and stuff like that. And I just think that it is so entertaining, and you could have made such a fantastic movie if this would have been made by Tim Burton or something like that. It would have been rated R, and they could have taken this to a whole new level. But in this case, I'm gonna try not to review the movie I want to see, but rather the movie that I am seeing. And I love the fact that there's so much practical effects. I love the fact that this movie has so much humor and unexpected sequences, and the movie's fast-paced. The movie is funny. The movie has a lot of great little moments, and especially the three main characters, aka our witch villains, are fantastical to see. And the movie is kind of also ahead of its time. Maybe that is because they're making a fucking sequel to it. Don't do that. It's not going to work. If you've never seen Hocus Pocus before and you know, Halloween is approaching, this is a great movie to see. Because the movie is so tight and compact, they don't have time for any, you know, side plots and stuff like that. If you like some 90s charm and some really hokey acting and some delightfully funny lines, and if you want to see a movie that is, quite frankly, quite awesome, this is a great movie. It's a great movie for the entire family, but you can see it as an adult too, and it will, you know, be quite a fun experience. A high concept movie with a compact runtime, no overuse of special effects, no overuse of annoying side plots. This is a really fun movie. I'm giving this movie 76 points. This is one of the best live action Disney movies I have seen, actually. It was a ton of fun to see and was way above my expectations. And if you've never seen this one, I really recommend it. So I'll see you next time from, well, so-and-so reviewing, well, such and such. Thank you for watching. Thank you very much.